David Fincher is one of my all-time favorite directors. So when it was announced that he is making a thriller which will star Michael Fassbender as the main lead, I was really hyped. Now, after all this time, the killer has finally arrived, and it proves what I was hoping to be false. The killer follows Michael Fassbender's character as an assassin who fails to execute one of his missions early on in the movie. When he returns home from the failed mission, his home has been broken into and his partner is badly injured. This causes him to take revenge on the people involved by tracking them down and killing most of them. This is less of a thriller and more of an action movie, as you can tell by the plot. It's a rather cookie-cutter revenge plot with some cool moments here and there. Even Michael Fassbender himself played a far better version of this same revenge-driven character in the X-Men First Class movie. Fincher has made some of my favorite movies ever with fascinating characters and amazing stories. Having said all that, The Killer was, however, a rather underwhelming experience that unfortunately reestablishes what I had feared for a while. This may be a controversial take, and I really hope that this video ages poorly in the future, but I think Fincher has lost some of his touch. His movies look and sound amazing, but the uniqueness that he used to bring to his projects is fading. While Fincher continues to polish his technical mastery, his movies just aren't as engaging as they used to be. This is all just my opinion, but the last truly awesome movie he made was 2010's The Social Network, and the last great film he made was 2014's Gone Girl. But even then, not only does the movie pale in comparison to the book it was adapted from, but that very same year we got Nightcrawler, which is a thriller that felt more like a Fincher type movie than Fincher's own movies since. Whenever I think of the thriller genre, whether it's mystery, domestic, psychological, or detective, I think of Fincher because of his phenomenal movies. But now, his movies are nowhere near as captivating as they used to be. None of his movies are bad by any means, but his recent movies are rather forgettable. The Killer is one of those movies that, while I enjoyed in certain areas, I'll most likely forget within the next few weeks. If this movie wasn't directed by David Fincher, chances are people won't even be talking about it. Michael Fassbender does a great job for the material he's given, and Fincher is doing all he can to make this bland, generic story look as refreshing as he can. And while they do make it a movie worth watching, they also seem to have stopped once they reached that threshold. If you love this movie, it's perfectly fine. I, however, did not love this movie. I liked certain aspects of it, like the performance, soundtrack, visuals, etc. But overall, I'll give this movie an average 6 out of 10. Like I've stated earlier, this is just my opinion, and I hope this video ages poorly in the near future, because I really want to see some amazing, thought-provoking, exciting, and thoroughly engaging movies from Fincher. Fincher is one of the directors whose movies truly inspired me as a thriller writer, and his movies are some of the stories that brought out the storyteller in me. So I wholeheartedly hope that Fincher's next truly awesome movie is right around the corner. That's it for now, guys, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.